Let's Play Novora Autism is proud to present Shoutout Let's Plays! Greetings, people of the world. Matthew back with you here in Novora Autism for the continuation of this blind Let's Play of EarthBound. And last time, we were finally able to earn entry here into the pyramid in Scaraba after we had to give over something that I didn't even know we had when we went back to we went to Summers and we gave something to a gentleman who had told us about part of the museum that still needed to be remodeled. And it turns out it probably was a good idea because there was things that were alive in there that shouldn't have been alive. And so because of that, we then were able to make our way back over here to the pyramid in Scaraba in order to finally solve the puzzle that we were trying to figure out a couple of episodes ago. Once we got into the pyramids, we made our way through, fought all these monsters, and now we've made it to the last chamber here, where this unusual square in the lower left corner of your screen is currently located. We don't know if this is a button to open up a hidden passage that we suspect might have been present in the last episode, or if it's a trap door and we're just going to fall straight through. Well, the moment of truth has arrived. Let's find out what this is. Someone must have stepped on a switch. Yes! It sounds like something up above is moving. Alright. It's the former and not the latter. Thank goodness. So, while we are making our way back to where we were previously, I'm going to take this opportunity to give a great big thank you to everyone who has watched at Let's Play Novora Autism in 2015. This is something I do at the end of the year, and it's a way to basically catch everyone up on how well we've been doing and how much we've grown as a channel, and thank you for all of your support. So, this year, we were actually able to go from about 180 subscribers, and we're going to make it to just about 500 subscribers in total this year. And so that's a lot of subscribers, and I really want to thank everyone who has shown their support over the course of the last year for being able to come out and show your support. We're happy to have nearly tripled the number of subscribers we had from last year, and that's really awesome. I really appreciate you guys for showing your support towards me. And in addition to that, the number of views also tripled from last year. We were at about 40,000 views at the end of 2014. Going into the end of this year, our number of views is at 120,000, and that's awesome. So yeah, here's the secret we were looking for. It turns out we got what's in here. There's something on the platform. Do you want to get it? Is this like Indiana Jones? They ain't got the Hawkeye. I guess not. So now it's just getting out of here. So I guess we'll beat you up along the way. And so, while I'm making my way through, I'm also going to make it a point to use this opportunity to serve as a shout-out Let's Play as well to some particular people. And so, we'll go ahead and do that while I'm making my way through the remainder of the pyramid. So the first person I want to give a shout-out to is going to be someone who I crossed paths with a couple of months ago watching a stream on Steven Vlog. And that is Brandon Hibbs, also known as DJ Hibster. He was the guy, if you've watched the video that I put out, the YouTube gamer who primarily does streaming on Twitch, who has cerebral palsy, and so I had the opportunity to meet him a couple of months ago and get to know the guy. He's really impressive the way he has been able to demonstrate that, like myself, he is someone who does not allow his disability to define who he is. And I'm very impressed with what he does. He hasn't done any streaming recently, but I hope that he'll get back to it soon, because I would certainly like to give him more support, and I would certainly encourage all of you to do the same thing for him as well. The next person I want to give a shout out to These next set of people that I want to give a shout out to are people who have been, in my opinion, very helpful in terms of supporting the growth of Final Fantasy XIV Saga. And these are people who I feel are really deserving of attention, if you haven't seen their content yet. The first person I want to give a shout out to is Famriel, and this young man here is someone who's also started on their own Final Fantasy XIV A Realm Reborn Let's Play. He currently made it to the point where he has just gone from being a pugilist, and he's gone to the elevated warrior class, which is monk. And in addition to that, he's also taken it upon himself, like me, to cover the various seasonal events as part of his Let's Play, so that's very awesome. And he seems like a really cool guy, and I think he has a very interesting and fun way of how he does his commentary, and I'm impressed with what he's done so far. And it's not the only game that's really well known that he plays. He's currently also doing a Let's Play of Skyrim right now, so for those of you who are really into Skyrim, I would certainly encourage you to go check out his Let's Play of that as well. Next person I want to give a shout out to is actually a member of Brain Scratch Commentaries. The person I'm speaking of in particular is Lewis, and he recently changed his name to being known as the One True Nobody as far as his YouTube handle, which I guess is to give him a little bit of a hilarious name for his channel. Ouch. But yeah, he did a series of Final Fantasy XIV A Realm Reborn videos on behalf of Brain Scratch Comms, and he's also started on a bit of a Let's Play of his own, even though it's not something he really does on a regular basis. He doesn't really do Let's Playing all that regularly on his own channel, so whenever a Final Fantasy XIV A Realm Reborn video comes out, or anything else that comes out, it's always fun to hear him and his commentary, because yeah, I find his style of well, I don't want to necessarily call it sarcastic, but it certainly sounds funny, his style of commentary. And so, for those of you who haven't seen his videos, definitely worth a watch. I would certainly encourage you to go check him out as well. And the last person in terms of Final Fantasy that I want to give a shout out to, who has been, perhaps, in my opinion, the biggest supporter for the building of the identity of the Final Fantasy XIV saga in 2015, is actually a member of the renowned channel known as Game Theory, and that is Gaijin Goomba, as well as his wife Akitera. And the two of them actually, I came across their review of Final Fantasy XIV A Realm Reborn in the summer, and they did a very hilarious review on Final Fantasy XIV A Realm Reborn. They each had an opportunity to do highlight some of the things involved in the game, which was really fun to watch. And also, Gaijin Goomba, through his own series on his own individual YouTube channel, Game Exchange. That series also featured an item on Final Fantasy XIV A Realm Reborn's and / Final Fantasy XIV Heaven's Ward's Moonfire Fair, which took place back in August, and so he did a video on that. And I'm expecting that he might also, or at least I'm hoping that he will do a video as well in regards to the seasonal event that's taking place starting today. It will start after I've gotten back from work, so it'll probably be a tight squeeze to try and get the video for that out by the time the calendar year comes to a close, but I'm looking forward to seeing what he does. And so, Something else I was hoping he would do that he still hasn't done yet, but I give him the benefit of the doubt because he's obviously a very busy man, is he was going to do a special video through Final Fantasy XIV through the Game Theorist channel, where he was going to talk about how Lalafels have a real-world connection, and not the way you might think. Because, yeah, if you've seen the game, if you've seen me do my Let's Plays of Final Fantasy XIV Realm Reborn and Heaven's Ward, you know that Heaven's Ward, or Lalafels, are the dwarves of the game. But Gaijin Goomba states that there is another meaning to why Lalafels were designed for the game the way that they are. So it'll be interesting to see if he ever puts it out. And if you haven't seen those videos, I would certainly encourage you to do so. They are quite hilarious and enjoyable, and they really, you get to see Realm Reborn and Heaven's Ward in a completely different and very hilarious way, I've got to admit. So those are the people I wanted to give shoutouts to in regards to Realm Reborn. But over here in EarthBound, I want to give a shoutout as well because whenever I've done blind Let's Plays, I've always been fortunate that people have been willing to come forward and give me some guidance as to things that I can do that will help me to go a long way as far as my progress. So we made it out of the pyramids. In fact, we're on the complete opposite side. Whoa. And the arrow is pointing me in the direction of down, so we got UFOs, and we got what looks like a tribal gentleman, and we got, what the? Well done. You have made it. Who are you? We finally meet, Prince Alex. Oh, is this a boss? The stars foretold that I would meet you here. Or rather, you just whisked yourself over to here. So now's the time to show you the way of the Starstorm. For a while, you must live far away from your friends and live with me. What? Do you understand? So, no sooner do we get this guy than we lose him. Wasn't that just amazing? There's only one answer. I must stop you here even if you don't want to. Stay with me for a while. Do you understand? It is important that I study and learn the Starstorm. It will be most helpful to us. Once I learn it, I'll meet up with you, Steven. Trust me, I will see you again. Don't be too long, because it's a long way, because you're already far away from everyone else as far as experience level is concerned. I would hate to have to do more catch-up for you. Be faithful and wait until the time comes. Whenever that time is. Ah, crap. And I'll bet the UFOs are even harder, too. Oh boy. Well, I guess, ironically, this will go into me giving my next shout-out to someone. And that is to Violier. And this is someone who came to my channel after I did a comment on about something that they were doing with Final Fantasy XIV Realm Reborn, because, like me, this person has also done a Final Fantasy XIV Realm Reborn Let's Play. And when was I given a full heal? Okay, I wasn't even aware that was happening. But yes, Violier offered to assist me and give me some tips on ways I can progress in the game, and so I guess this is I guess he's definitely gonna be giving me some information on when I can expect Alex to return, if ever, as Dan gains another level. But yeah, the fact that Violier has done a Final Fantasy XIV and Realm Reborn Let's Play in their own right, and the fact that I get to find out that this guy also has played EarthBound, and that they've been wanting to help me out, has definitely helped me quite a bit over my journey here in the game. So, much appreciation goes to Violier as well. Thank you for coming over to my channel and supporting me in my EarthBound endeavors here in this blind LP. Okay, so this is a dead end. Alright. How much of this is dead end, though? That's the big question. One thing I noticed as well, they have I wasn't even noticing this, but they have these high-class UFOs have a shield that protects them, but they already come pre-set with it, and so that could definitely prove to be a bit of a frustration as well. So, I guess I'm just gonna follow the coastline. Whoa. Do I even want to get in your way? I guess the bigger question is, are you even alive? And if I run into you, are you gonna one-shot me and I get game over? Or is that where I'm supposed to go? Oh boy, dog pile. Well, thankfully I've fought all these enemies already. Let's see what happens when I try and fire on you. Yeah, stop trying that, it's not working. Ooh, good damage. Better damage off a crit hit. Alright, go. Yeah, as long as you're firing that beam and it doesn't do me much damage, like, do whatever you want. And that's 03. And that takes care of him. Whoa, 13,000 points. Whoa. Oh, I got an initiative even though he's behind me? Alright. Heck, I won't complain. I will take it. And now that he gets a chance to attack, he doesn't even get the chance. So I finished him off in 4 strikes. But yeah, is this where we're supposed to go? I'm nervous. What happens when I touch you? Oh, someone's got a sunburn. That'll be Mal. Looks like you could enter, but it's locked. What? Looks like you could enter, but... This must be where that carrot key comes into play. Who has the carrot key? Steven has it. The key doesn't fit? What? Are you serious? Oh boy. This is bad. Like, and I can't go any further south. Did I miss it in the pyramid or something? Or have I skipped something? I must have skipped something trying to get over here, and now I don't have the key for it. Oh boy. But what could I have skipped? I mean, I've been through all the towns, as far as I know. Like, is this the sanctuary? And the only way you can get in is if you have the right key? Because I was thinking, like, I have a key, let's see if I can use it, but no. Crap, something is not right here, and I'm worried. Oh, wow. Alright, well, you know what? I think a video review is in order because I don't have a choice at this point. Because I need to find that key, and somewhere along the line, I must have run past it somewhere. So, yeah, to end 2015 like this, where we cannot go into what appears to be our next sanctuary. Oh boy. Well, I'll have to take the video review And for those of you who watched my EarthBound video a few days ago, you are aware that starting with 2016, you can expect to see EarthBound updates coming out on the weekends, likely Saturdays and Sundays, and so we'll still keep doing EarthBound, but it will not be on a daily basis. It will be moved over to the weekend because tomorrow is 2016's beginning with New Year's Day, and we're going to be doing some very big and awesome new Let's Plays starting tomorrow. And I hope to see all of you then. I hope to see all of you showing your support as much as you did for me during 2015. We've made some pretty good progress for an indie such as myself, so as long as we can keep things going, because my subscriber count almost tripled this past year. It tripled the previous year, so I imagine it can, if we can continue to go on the tripling trend, we should have at least 1,000 subscribers by this time next year. At least that's what I'm hoping, but we can't do it without you because you guys make it happen. You guys are my support, and I truly thank you for it. So always remember that if you like what you see, don't be afraid to share with the people you know and the people you love. And so I'd like to thank everyone for watching this Shoutout Let's Play / continuation of this blind Let's Play of EarthBound. And when I see you again, we will have completed our video review and try and figure out where is the key that fits into this place, into this sanctuary, because the key that I currently have is not right. So we gotta take a video review and find where the real key for this place is. So until next time, everyone, and until I see you in 2016, this is Matthew at Navora Autism saying take care, and I'll see you soon.